So I can call the meeting to order at 5:47. Okay. We start by the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance
To the flag of
the
United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, let me do the first of all, open public meeting statement. Compliance with the open public meeting. In accordance with the Open Public Meeting Act, PL of 1975, Sunshine Law, the schedule and notification of this meeting have been provided to the Courier News, the Home News Tribune, and the Franklin Township Clock. Copies have been posted in the library's vestibule and are also available at the reference desk. Roll call. Agnes. Does she hear me?
Yes.
Yes, she raised her hand.
Okay. Amy, not here. Kevin, not here. Nick, not here. Mayor Kramer,
Here.
is here. And BC, I'm here. Tiana, Iris,
Here.
and January Adams.
Here.
Now we'll start with the first part, the public comment portion of the public. We have people from the public.
There's no members of the public right now.
No,
there's
members
me.
right now.
Mr. Bowman is a member of the public.
I'm sorry.
I'm here.
Okay.
Yes.
Any comment?
Yeah. I had a hard time getting on. I've had a hard time getting on in the past. Every other board and commission that meets in Franklin Township meets in person. I just wondered why you guys don't.
Well, we decided unanimously to stay on Zoom for the time being.
Till when?
Kevin has sick is COVID again, so we don't want to get sick.
Well, then he
So-
wouldn't come to the meeting.
We are deciding. We're gonna decide every time is we continue as Zoom or we go to the meeting.
Well, that's not very transparent to the public. There was a on the township calendar today. This meeting's listed. When you click on the link, it purports to give a link to the Zoom meeting, but the link wasn't activated. So I had to go on the library website, and only because I've done this in the past that I know to do this, go out under the About Us and then look at the board of directors or trustees, however you guys have it. And then there I could see where the link was. And even then the password was wrong.
I apologize. Yeah.
Well, no, but this is not the first time this has happened. This happens repeatedly. And I really think that since every other board and committee is meeting in person, you guys ought to as well. If someone's sick, they just don't show up. That happens. It's happened in the years past. It happened before COVID. I'm sure you guys had members who were not feeling well, who decided not to come to a particular meeting. But, you're not being transparent. This is not fair to the public who may want to come to these meetings.
We'll take note of that.
Okay, thank you.
Definitely.
Actually, the Trails Committee meets hybrid. 3 out of 4 times they meet by Zoom. 1 out of 4 times they meet in public. Just for the record,
At least
Thank
they're
you.
meeting in public.
they are meeting in public every 4th time. Yep.
1 out of 4. Okay. Thank you. Anybody else from the public? Okay.
No. And I've changed the password on the website. It's correct now. I apologize.
To 5 or 8?
8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Thank you.
Sure that if someone could please make sure the township points to the right place.
Okay. Discussion and approval of minutes of prior meeting.
I so move.
Second.
Okay. When are we? January? We start with director's report, please.
Okay, we'll do the financial first. If anybody
Yeah.
has any questions.
So unless I missed it, one thing that would be good on the report, since what we're doing is reporting year to date, and the percentage. Be nice to report what percentage of the year we've done. And maybe it's there, but I missed it.
So this is October, July, August, September. So it'd be 4 times 8.3. So it would be
So if it's 4 months, then that's a
8.3
third of
times.
the year.
So it should be about 33%.
Yep. So not that it's a big amount, but postage and delivery, is that's front loaded for some reason?
Right. That's we sent out the promotional postcards for Lewis Street.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Any motion to approve?
So moved.
I second.
Okay. Now, President's report. The president is not here. I'm the vice president. I have no report, but we have some correspondence. and-
Wait. I have
Oh.
to do my operational report.
Oh, sorry. The next meeting. Yeah.
Okay.
Jumped over.
So, the Adult Services Department had 32 adult programs that 382 people came to. The Youth Services Department had 28 in-house programs that 744 people came to. And on Halloween, we went back to our traditional trick-or-treating in the library, and we had 61 very cute kids in their costumes come at night, and 34 came during the morning. And what we do is we have stations throughout the library where they stop and they get like stickers and things like that. And that was okay. And of course, since summer reading is over, now we're getting ready for winter reading, so we're doing that. And the head of adult services, the head of borrower services, and the outreach librarian have been meeting with representatives of the Spring Hills Assisted Living Center, and they are trying to work out a program where we can bring them books and maybe give them some programs there. So that's something that they're working on. And as part of my report, Nick wanted me to mention, or maybe I should do this later on, I'm not sure. There was an overage at the Franklin Park construction that I believe the mayor knows about, an overage charge that was quite large. It was $82,000. It was because the construction workers discovered that when they went to put the sewer line in, there was an undisclosed New Jersey American Water line there already in that place, and that it delivers water to North Brunswick. Apparently nobody knew about it. There was no easement for it. So they had 3 options. They could have gone underneath it, but the pitch would have been too steep. They could have gone over it, which would have meant having 2 pumps, which would have been about $70,000, and apparently they need to be replaced periodically. And the third choice was to take a long way around through the back of the building to the Board of Ed, and that's the option that everybody involved chose. So that's why there's such a big overage.
Yeah, I guess you can't cross the pipes.
No.
It's unfortunate it happened, but it did.
Okay. Now we got some communications from you,
Not for me.
correspondence.
No.
You send them to us, right? About the Zoom with the U.S. citizenship, immigration, the Medicare session at the Mutt Lane. Book Bingo, The Mott Lane, Discovery Masterpiece, the Zumba sessions, fitness, yoga, meditation, Tai Chi for beginners.
Yeah, this is from the senior center.
Nice things you sent us this time here.
Yeah, we
Internet-
try to have something for everybody.
Yeah, social media, internet, Friday movie, bestsellers, adult craft break, the chess, nice. Not too late to join us for these November programs. Okay. And we got also a new sketch from the library, the construction. Nice picture.
Thank
When
you.
was that? When was that taken?
That was November 8th, recently.
Nice.
Yeah.
And the other one is from what part? Which library? The front.
Oh, that's Lewis Street. That's Lewis Street.
Oh, Lewis Street.
With the
Okay.
pretty autumn leaves in the window.
Yeah, it's nice. Okay. Now, first of all, any old business to discuss about?
I wanted to discuss Iris's donation and the TV screens and the DVD player that we bought.
Yeah,
They
that's
have
what
been-
told us. Yeah.
Installed and they've been hooked up. And
Nice.
when last we left this, we were discussing a good time to promote it and have some people in to see it. I've been talking about it with the staff, and they seem to think that it would be better to have like a family film thing, because that way we'd get more people. But I need to know from the board, well, what time of day would be good. Actually, it seems like nighttime around 6 o'clock is a good time to have that kind of a program, but I didn't know how the board felt about that.
So we have here something about movies. Yeah, Friday movie. Isn't that also part of it or not?
No, that's something different. This would be a
Okay.
special, this would be a special showing at
December
Lewis Street
2nd.
to
Okay.
get
Okay.
people in to show off our new
Okay.
acquisition.
And this will be library week or weekly?
No, just one time. Just one
One
time is like a grand opening for the screens, a grand
Okay.
opening to show them off.
Okay.
But they're still going to use them afterwards. But this would
Yeah,
be a
sure.
special event to try and get people in.
Nice. Anything
So,
else?
Do board members have feelings about what time and what they would like to do?
I think that the best time would be when we'd get the most people, because that would mean the most.
After 6, everybody's done with work, probably.
Yeah, the only trouble with 6 is it does kind of conflict with dinner, but
Dinner.
if we're going to show a movie and the library closes at 8, that's cutting kind of close. So 6 o'clock is really,
Yeah. 2 hours, yeah.
yeah. Unless we pick an hour and a half movie.
Well, you can't tell.
Yeah, well, no, you can tell ahead of time. That's the other thing. We got to pick a movie that everybody wants to see.
Between the popcorn and ads?
No popcorn.
I'm joking.
Okay.
Okay. That's done with the old business?
Yeah. So I'll
Anybody-
go with the 6 o'clock, and I'll work on getting a good movie.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, the new business, we have the board meeting schedule for 2023. We got it from you.
Yes, you got it from me.
Yeah. Starting January 25. Number 1.
What?
January 25 to 25th.
That's
First
the 20,
one?
That's the first one.
Yeah. Ending on December 27, last one.
Yes.
Anybody have any comments?
Are we going to be, well, I see the Zoom link still
Yeah,
there.
on the bottom, yeah. We'll decide,
Okay.
we'll decide. And we got a passcode correct here.
Yes.
So if everybody has it, it's good. Any motion to go executive session? Is it necessary?
Oh, you know what? Before we go into executive session, I do have some old business I forgot.
Oh,
I've
go
been
on.
working on the gallery roof,
Yes.
and I talked to our current architect, the Franklin Park branch.
What
And
did
what
he
we
say?
need to do is find out what the structural load of the current roof is. But then This is going to be a long story. We found out when the mechanical engineer was here that originally that roof was supposed to be a product called Cowall, K-A-L-W-A-L-L. And because of budget reasons, somehow it got changed to Super Sky. And we actually were able to speak to the guy at Cowall who originally designed the roof for the library before it got switched. So he gave us lots of information. Some of it may be prejudiced to Cowall, so you have to put that in mind. But at that time, Cowall would have cost $800,000, and Super Sky was about $140,000 cheaper. And somewhere along the line, because it was the 800 was over budget, somebody, the architect, somebody, and I was there, I don't remember this, made the decision to go with the Super Sky. Super Sky is not as good. It's not meant for this kind of a roof. Super Sky is meant more for when you see in a parking lot where this shopping carts are stored,
Yes.
or maybe for a bus stop, that kind of thing. And that's why, according to this guy, who's probably prejudiced, that's why we've had so many problems with the heat. So that was what we learned just recently about the roof.
What would it cost now to do it? Over $1 million, probably.
So we're going to talk some more to Cowall and see what else they have to say and see how much. If you should go to their site, because you can see there's lots of. It doesn't have to be just all clear glass. You can have a combination. You can have part of the roof covered, part of it open to, like
Glass,
glass.
yeah.
I don't mean open to the air. So you should check that out. And I think it's worthwhile to check it out.
Okay. So, done with the old business?
That done.
Now, do we need to go executive session or
No,
not?
not for me.
No, not. I don't see anybody. A suggestion, Mayor? Okay. We're gonna go to the second part of the public, part 2 session. We're gonna open the session, public.
No one has joined us.
Okay. Now we are going to confirm next meeting date, December 28th. Everybody's okay for that? Say hi.
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you. Okay, unanimously, next meeting, December 28th. And now it's time for the adjournment. We have a nice evening. Thank you for joining us.